Well, I don't want to talk about this, but I feel like I want to talk about this. Everybody I know has had such a Pleasantville fucking time in their prom where, like, my one was just, wow, horrific, tragic, Hagrided. Yeah. Before the prom is the dress part. We tried to go to some shops, but either one, the shop lady would look at me and go, "You don't belong here, bitch." And then look at my other friends, "Neither do you. Get out now." We come to the point where I'm like literally the only one there that hasn't got a prom dress. So I'm still looking at shops. Either they're too tiny for my boobs, because obviously they don't make dresses for 16-year-olds that have boobs like a G cup. No, I really didn't want to go prom. I didn't give a fuck about prom. Especially to the point where it was actually on a boat. So I really wasn't fucking happy about that. No. The reason why I felt like I had to go prom was because my nan kept talking about it. My nan really wanted me to go to prom. She was like saying, "Have you got prom dress yet? Have you got this?" So she basically lived in London at this point. So she was really poorly. So it come to a point where we even started to go to wedding dress shops. And I said to Mum, I don't pay that much money for a dress for me to be in and feel uncomfortable as fucking, feel out of place as much as it is, being with people that don't even want me to be there, that hate me. Some bullshit went on just before prom, so we'll get to that one later. My life's shambles, so I've got plenty of story times and all sorts for you. So, you know, hit me up. Make sure you subscribe to me. So anyway, it came to 2 days before the prom, and my nan was so excited for me. She was like, "Oh, it's so exciting." I kind of dolled up, but I wasn't like rich kid, bitch, Essex kind of glam, if that makes sense. I would rather have gone to a concert or to a gig than anywhere else. If I could go back, I would say to my nan, "Nanny, I love you, but I cannot go to the prom. For the last 5 years I've suffered. I love you so much, but I am not going to do this. Make me jump into a huge well with spikes at the bottom or a hazardous gas chamber." It was 2 days before the prom. Still didn't have a dress because I kept avoiding it and avoiding it and avoiding it. And my mates were going, "Oh, have you got one?" I'm like, yeah. No. So then my mum eventually got the mission onto her hands. So that, first of all, I had no chance in hell that I'd turn some heads. Second of all, for my size and my mother's taste, I had no chance. I was definitely going to get thrown off that fucking boat, bitch. My mum ordered 2 dresses. So she sat me down and made me look at a catalogue. A catalogue for women that are in their 30s to their mid-40s. Isn't that nice? I'm not being ungrateful or anything. I hated my life so much at that time. Anyway, my mum sits me down with these catalogues, begging me to pick a dress. I'm like looking at these dresses and I'm thinking, do you see me in a cutesy wootsy dress? Anyway, I'm sitting there and just flicking through all the pages because obviously we got to go for the big boob section because, you know, my life didn't suck enough. I looked at this one dress, I thought, right, I don't mind it, but I won't wear it in public. So mum was like, "Oh, okay then, we'll get that. And also, we'll get the same one in different colour so that you got your cousin's wedding coming up next week. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone." And I thought, great. What a great way to help my self-esteem. Thanks. So anyway, these dresses came and they were fucking idiots. I wouldn't even be cremated in them. Do you know what I would do? I would drag the poor bitches by the hair and put them out of their misery and chuck them in the fire and let them reincarnate into normal, decent clothing. They came, and because me, I wasn't that kind of person that would stand and go, no. Obviously, I'm looking at my dress and I know more than half the girls in my year would have been in like £500 dresses, stunning boobs, stunning legs, stunning arms, stunning hair, stunning makeup. Yeah, so we had the dress, but I had to do the makeup, my hair and that by myself. And it was kind of a crazy day because basically I got ready, put my hair in rollers, gone and got the train and basically auditioned for a fucking agent. So I was in my fucking rollers, got on the train, got to London, got into this place, gone and done the audition and come back, got the rollers out of my hair, put my dress on, gone and done my makeup in my mum and dad's car because obviously no one liked me, so I was never invited to a fucking limo or anything. It was kind of a bit of an experience, you know. This was one of my first ever panic attacks and one of my first ever mental breakdowns. So obviously I found out some really bad news in the family. That didn't feel good, but I tried to keep a smile on my face and, you know, I had a couple of vodkas in the back of the car because I just did not want to go to this fucking place. It was getting to the time when we got on the motherfucking boat. Panic attack. I was seasick several times. So there was a I was dating this guy on and off. We were having this huge row and I had the bad news in my family. And then I lose signal. I'm on the phone to this guy. So I'm getting the ump. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So come out of the toilets, come upstairs and go outside to see if I can get signal. Then I realise the fucking sea's there. I really pass out and I actually go straight into tears. I put the phone down on him. I actually deliberately wanted to call the police to say, can you get a lifeboat and get me out of here? Because I was actually thinking of anus ideas. Call the police and say I'm on drugs or something like that. Some anus lie to get me away from this boat. I wanted to go home. I wanted to go in my bed. I wanted to watch my horror movie. And then all of a sudden, like, the boys thought it'd be funny to like piss me off even more. I got burnt. I've actually got scars here. I got burnt by 2 cigarettes and a cigar. So the cigar burnt me from the back, and then I've got 2 cigarette burn scars here. Everybody used to think, why the fuck is she having a meltdown? Why is she such an attention seeker? I remember going to the toilet and I'm just now having a meltdown until my mates at the bottom came downstairs and they were like, can you just get out? One, I'm on a motherfucking boat. Back those days, I wouldn't even get on a fucking plane. In London, with a billion people that hated me. I was in my like £60 dress at the time, and all these other girls are like, they had fucking dresses to change into.
I asked my mom to do one thing. Oh, Ma, ¿cómo se te va a olvidar el vestido de mi sorpresa?
Finally, the boat stops at the stop, and I get out, and I almost kissed the motherfucking floor at this point. I literally run to my mum and dad's car sweetly, because then I actually was begging my mum to let me stay around my friend's house after we was going to see if we can go to a bar somewhere in London. They were saying no, they wouldn't let me. I come into my pink bedroom, I turn on screen, 1 and 2, and I go on my MSN telling my friend Tony how much shit sucked. The next morning, all I remember I was just basically sitting back going, fuck, that was a meltdown yesterday. And then my feet were all blistered, and I got these 2 fucking scabs on my arm, and then the other burn mark on the back of my neck, and it was killing me. I come downstairs, I was asked if I had a good time. No, folks, it was a terrible time. Why did I spend that money? But hey, on the bright side, at least I got over my boat fear. And the only good thing about that was the next morning when I got the phone call from my agent and I signed my books with it. Because obviously, guys, prom, let me just tell you guys, prom isn't a big deal. Especially when you come from like a very privileged area and they go on about getting their fucking nails done and getting their dresses done and all that shit. It don't fucking matter. The only thing matters is if A, you really want to go. You only go if you want to go. And B, you just go with your friends and just chill. Don't spend stupid money on a dress that you don't want to wear. C, don't date guys when you're 16 because it's a fucking roller coaster ride you don't want to fucking get on. D, I know guys, your proms are coming up and your exams are coming up and you're scared. Some of you, you're like me, didn't know what the fuck to do with your life. Your life is going to go how it turns out. So just try all you can for your exams and just feel good that you come out with the grades that you wanted. Just be happy that you got into your exams and you tried hard to your fullest. It's kind of weird how like you imagine your life, you didn't know what the fuck to do with your life when you leave school. And then when you leave school, like, mad shit happens. If you see any doors that are open, take it. That's my advice for you. If you have a meltdown like me, if you're not very liked in school, make sure you wear a fireproof fucking long sleeve fucking dress. And make sure that your prom isn't on a motherfucking boat because, yeah, because it was on a boat. So guys, that was my fucked up prom story. I need to head off. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you press on that bell. Make sure you check out my socials down below. I will see you in the next video.